Death and dying, isn't that interesting? It's always a beginning too. That's the conundrum, isn't it? And I just lost a very good friend, but I'm happy that she passed because there's so much life beyond. And but it was a grueling experience. You understand what I mean?
Hmm.
And you
Yeah,
just lost a beautiful llama.
I did. I did, Kobe. And this is the season of death and dying. It's the season where the darkness is the greatest and we go deep inside ourselves, much more into an internal space as we start to um, process through things in a much more calm, still kind of manner at this time of year. And so, your friend who died, Veronica, what is there anything you want to say about that in particular?
No, it's just that it's been a very interesting passage because she was conscious. She's 95. She's conscious about death and dying, and it made it a much more informative transitional time.
Hmm.
I loved a lot of it, if that makes sense, even though I don't want to lose my friend, but you don't lose them, and I've seen her a lot since she passed.
Yeah.
But the fact that she knew what to go after and what to go to ask and what to clear. And
Hmm.
and this is interesting because of us speaking about Christmas, but who she did not want to talk to, thank you very much.
She
And
what?
that was interesting, you know,
She what? You broke
who
up.
she did not want to talk to.
Who was that?
There were certain people she said, no, I don't want to talk to that person. And so it was very clear. It was very
Wow.
clear. And I really loved her. She was a real mainstay friend, but I don't think she's going very far away.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
When do V, so just from a death and dying ascension perspective, can you just walk our audience through the basics of ascension? So, for instance, when the body dies, when the physical body dies, what happens exactly?
Well, it's not only that it dissembles, and I want to say something that I'm really acutely aware of is that it's not the same for everybody. Nothing is the same for everybody, just like
Hmm.
life is not. But people release themselves from some really entrapped reactions. It's like they undo themselves quite a bit. They depackage themselves. I find that quite fascinating and watch the light come through, but also the effervescence or the ability to see through them. It
Hmm.
grows and grows. I find that really interesting. But if people are very, very miserable when they pass, they can be lurking around there for a long time with some arguments within themselves or some reactions and so on. It's not the same for everybody.
Right.
But my friend, yeah, my friend did very well, you know,
Hmm. Hmm.
and we
And
laughed a lot. Mhm.
yeah, and I know Kobe, the llama I was taking care of. I know she passed really quickly. She
Mhm.
was she actually really wanted to get out of Earth plane.
And
Mhm.
I watched her take a day and a half to get out of her physical
Yeah.
relationship.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fast.
I think
That's
that's fast. I don't
that's
know. I don't have a comparative thing.
pretty fast, I think. So,
And so was my friend. She probably passed with little time, but she was quite accustomed to the idea of leaving, you know.
right. And then once we start unraveling and give ourselves a day or two for those who go more quickly,
Mhm.
what is the next thing that happens?
I'm not sure, but what I see is that some people start to reroute themselves right away, and other people don't. Other people are very placid. So my friend is quite happy. Just picking on her because she just did this, but
Mhm.
she's quite happy where she is, and she's really glad to be in touch with certain people and does not want to linger about there. She's got places to go and people to meet, and she's very clear about that. you know. She's
But
an artist,
you
and
mean
there's
on the
only
spirit realm or on the reincarnation realm?
no in the spirit realm.
Okay.
She had a lot to do over there,
Yeah.
and she was an artist.
Hmm.
You know, she'd liable to paint your household if she came to visit you because she couldn't stop.
And it's
And
quite
but
a,
she's got a really deep understanding. Hmm?
yeah, and it's quite a state of bliss, is it not?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and happiness. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
happiness for. Um, I want to say, I guess that depends who she's relating to or who the Lama's relating to. You know, I feel like the bliss has a lot to do with them regarding various beings in their life and releasing. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think the bliss is everybody everywhere. Maybe, but it doesn't seem like that to me.
Right.
You know, but it's a
Um,
very interesting passing.
yeah, and then we have something about life review where
Hmm.
you go about revisiting people, places, things,
Where you've been
situations.
and who you've done it